what I imagine New York to look like. I've never been, but... Okay, we're somewhere in London, and I'm laughing because you have to guess what this store is, what this restaurant is, I mean. Okay, so there's responsibility, free-range eggs, quality, balance, farm. I guess where you are. As they say it, McDonald's. McDonald's? That's quality. So we went to a market to get some soda with our lunch. Look at the ingredients. What a difference from America. Also huge, like the other churches. Beautiful. I'll go closer. It's closed. We missed it. We have to come back. I thought it was Allie, not Abby. Stupid American. Okay, let's go to the House of Parliament. Yeah.
Yeah. It's called wind. What? It's called wind.
Is that Big Ben?
Yeah.
That's the half-hour chime.
It's the half-hour chime.
It's the half-hour chime. And there she goes. The British accent. I'll push you back.
Ah, traveling.
Stop making fun of me.
Okay, this is kind of the back side of Westminster Abbey. Kind of see all the details. See the creatures? Let me try to zoom. The creatures walking down the side of the building. Such details. Looks like a walkway up there. Oh, they're even on the sides over here. See the little critters, Nelly?
Yeah.
So neat. Little critters. I really want to see the stained glass during the day. Let's come back earlier. People are trying to shove themselves in this train. We're going to go take another train.
This train is now ready to depart. Please mind the closing door. Please mind the closing door.
Okay, 10 things I learned while I was here in London. Number 1, beware the traditional telephone booths, because although they seem like a tourist trap, they're pretty much just a hobo's toilet.
They're a poopy trap.
They're a poopy trap. Okay, number 2. Oh, the window! Mind the gap in between the tube station platform and in between the tube, because sometimes there's a foot in between the station platform and the tube, and you could get sucked in underneath.
And it's usually watch your step, but for some reason they say mind the gap.
Mind the gap, please.
Mind the gap.
And everything is mind the step.
How about way out too, or what is it?
Oh, and there's no exit signs, it's just way out. Okay, number 3. When you're crossing the street, you have to look right instead of left, which is really, really difficult to understand at first. And also the signs, the like walk and don't walk signs, nobody listens to, so pay attention to those instead of going when everybody else does, because you might get hit by a double-decker bus. Number 4. You are almost absolutely guaranteed to get like little little like
Crap?
to get crap in your eyes because it's so polluted and so windy here that just everything, and your allergies are gonna act up. Stuff's gonna go down. Okay. When you're walking down the street, there's the streets aren't that dirty, which is kind of surprising because there's a complete lack of garbage cans due to terrorism, according to my mom, because apparently people like to hide bombs in.
So Janice told me.
Okay, Janice says they hide bombs in the garbage cans. Okay. People, well, I don't think I ever really understood how close Asia is to Europe, which I should have understood because they're connected, but apparently in the Middle East, or in India, or whatever, that's probably still the Middle East, it's not rude to be pushy and to cut in lines and to like bump into people and whatnot. So if you're just walking down the street, they're going to be like, wham! And it won't be rude to them, it will just be rude to you. Number 7, avoid the trains during rush hour, which is pretty much like in the morning. Just any time that, like rush hour back in the US, except instead of with cars, it's with the train, and sometimes you have to keep waiting and waiting for trains to come because there'll be people pressed up against the walls, it's so tight.
Or getting stuck in the door.
Or, yeah, so many people get stuck in the door. A guy walked in on the tube, and the doors are like curved at the top, and his head was sticking out and it shut on his head. And then another guy got his bag stuck in the door, and then they had to pry it open. Okay, losing. Number 8, don't lose somebody that you're with right now. It's just my sister and my mom because we don't know where Janice is. But we can just...
We miss you, Janice!
I know. We were all on Oxford Street in a store, and then we lost her. And then we just decided to ditch her because we didn't want to go look for her. Actually, we did look for her. We did.
No, we sat in front of the store, we couldn't find her, and I just thought it was useless. Tried texting her like 5 times, too. But our phones are off.
Yeah, so cell phones are very important, although they are expensive out of the country. Okay, and there are no fridges in our hotel, but I will show you our MacGyvered fridge. You just put your stuff on the window and it's a fridge, and nothing will go bad because it's constantly like 70, 60 degrees, and nothing's gonna go that wrong.
Well, yeah. We don't leave it there for days. Just for
If you go into the grocery store, the eggs are on the shelf instead of in the refrigerators, which is kind of odd. I don't get that. Okay, and number 10, probably the most important. always make sure you have everything with you when you leave your hotel so that you don't get a scare in the middle of a store. Like my mom today, who she thought that she had
I first thought that my wallet... I'm eating a cookie. I first thought that my wallet was in the hotel. And then I realized Nellie reminded me that I bought
it's all
something.
my fault.
But my cash and my credit card are in two separate places. So we frantically went to go find phone service, and in the middle of me talking to my credit card company, I remembered that I spent cash and not credit. So we jetted back. No, then I realized it was here. Jetted back here, and it was in my coat pocket. So I thought I'd been pickpocketed. So tell them why, though. The creepers.
So the reason why she thought we were she got pickpocketed was because, well, first we went to Boots, which is like their, like Walgreens or CVS pretty much, and she bought me stuff. This is all my fault.
Oh, did I? Oh, that was true because you wanted orange juice, so I just took my wallet to the store. It's your fault.
Okay.
It's not my fault, I forgot it.
Yeah. Well, what she just said was that last night I wanted orange juice, so she went to the store, and she put on her raincoat and put her wallet in her coat pocket and left it there. But today we went to Boots and I bought nail polish, and she paid for it, and then Janice went to this really weird, really sketchy store, and we were in there, and the guys, as soon as we would go up to something, like all these, like just, I don't know, just guys. Salespeople would like come up to us and just start like talking to us and like cracking jokes and stuff, and then like one would be behind us and stuff. And Mom's purse was like, ugh. She put the receipt in this pocket on the side, so she thought that, I don't know if anybody can see that, but, and so she thought she put her wallet in there because the receipt for Boots was in there when she was looking for her thing. Anyway, so she thought that somebody had unzipped it, got it out, and then zipped it back up. But actually what happened was it was just at home. So we called Janice's husband and at 4 in the morning to wake him up to get our credit card information.
And my bank info.
And her bank info.
Show me your candy that you bought.
Oh, and I don't know where I heard this from, but I'm pretty sure in Narnia, one of the little boys asks for Turkish Delight, and I got bored yesterday, so I went to a convenience store, and I found Turkish Delight, and it's like just jelly covered in coconut. And the fruit flavors included mint and rose, which was really interesting, but the rose was good. And they're actually not half bad. Not half bad indeed.
Tell them about the grocery store, how you're happy that you could say, hello, thank you.
Oh. Well, okay, I didn't want to sound American because they're kind of rude to Americans. So when I went into the grocery store, or the convenience store, I bought like apples and then a few candies. And I went up to pay, and all I said was hello. That's all I had to say at first, and then he paid, and then I handed him the money, and then I said thank you. But I could say it with a British accent really easily. And because they were just 2 words, I'm pretty sure he thought I was British. So dumb. Alright, thank you. I don't know if this is at the beginning or at the end.
At the end.
At the end of all the other things.
We don't have much today.
No, we don't have much today because we pretty much just went shopping today. Which was so fun. Lots of people. Alright.